after being out 1 to 2 weeks with a left hip injury. Finally, we got him back. Now he can play, back to our normal style when we had him last.
Don't let the high fashion fool you. These Brooklyn Nets mean business. A shot from earlier on, coming down the tunnel, ready to put a show on here at home. Welcome everyone to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge from the sidelines. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at Brooklyn, they've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them. And checking out Indiana, not really any threat right now, is their record showing a lot more losses.
Right now, for the Pacers, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
Tonight, Tyrese Halliburton for the Pacers, but I'm going against my former teammate, Michelle Ward's teammate, Brandon Miller, who left them.
And it's Mitchell, it's Smith, and it's Miller, and at the 3.
Now he's got a chance to be a #1 on an Indiana Pacers team.
And there's Jackson.
Very good to see.
Freeman Liberty in at the 4-man position. And for those who are tuning in for offensive fireworks, Doris might be a little disappointed in this one.
Right, Kev, but if you love gritty defensive play, this is the place to be. Listen, we may not get spectacular buckets, but I guarantee you every point is going to be well earned.
Quality find there by MP to take advantage of the defense's weakness.
Miller surveying the floor. Bryant a screen on Jackson. Miller a lot. And here's Envy. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They've been following their streak game after game, and right now it's up to 13 in a row.
You have to give a ton of credit to not only the coaching staff,
And AJ Mitchell is on the Pacers. He used to be a Charlotte Hornet as well.
players who have been solid with their rotations, who've been committed to both ends of the floor.
So yes, I've got 2 former teammates playing against me in this one.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And he makes the first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And when you think back to that Sabonis Halliburton trade, Doris, it really worked out for both teams.
It's rare, Kevin, that you can talk about a quote win-win for both sides. Most trades are a little bit harder to evaluate because they involve more moving pieces. This was a straight-up one-to-one swap of young stars and positional fits for each side.
Clock is at 3. Smith, no good. Brooklyn's around 1-2 from long range in the first quarter. MB finds Thomas. Hands the 12-footer.
There's no quit this guy. He just gives you great effort and he continues to give you great production.
Smith the pass to Siakam. Now here is Miller to stop the run. And tonight he sends it right off the glass. Here's MB, and that one drops short.
Outstanding start. You made 3 of your first 4.
For Indiana, they've gone 0-3 from the field to start the game. It's Miller on the way. Ryan sets the screen for Miller. Good on the 3-point shot.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
The Nets have gone 3 of 4 from from the field to start out the game. Outside Thomas. Here's Edie. Bryant defending. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Shots good by Freeman Liberty.
Great ball movement there.
Pacers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Mitchell passes to Bryant. Out to Smith. Miller with the ball. Pass to Mitchell. Pocket 6. Puts up a deep 3. And it's NV with the rebound.
Outside, but not sure who that is.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
On the wing, Miller. Back to Mitchell. Siakam looking around. And here's Miller outside. Rebound, Brooklyn.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out sick, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Thomas finds Jackson. Here's Edie. And here's MP for 3. It's not going to go for him.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Smith against Jackson. Unloads from 13. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Cannot believe he missed that one. Ooh, I'm sure he can either.
A three-pointer is right on target.
And the story here, Kevin, early on, is how well they've shot the basketball.
Now, here's Siakam. Scoreless thus far. Smith kicks to Miller. Looking to end the run. It's hauled in by Freeman Liberty. And here's Thomas who brings it up for Brooklyn. He takes it in. And Thomas with the stuff.
And what way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. number one.
It's hard to argue with his status as the best passer in the NBA right now. He just distributes the ball so well.
So it's the Pacers now. It's a 16-point game. Outside, Bryant. Pass to Miller. Trying to get something going. Good. The assist goes to Bryant. And that's now 6 points from Brandon Miller. MP deciding where to go with it. Here's Edie. Again for that number 2.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Mitchell outside. Back to Smith. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable Jackson in the game against Orlando. Very impressive. Offensive rebound. Edey gets the bucket. Edey's got his second bucket.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Here's Baldwin. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. Thomas. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. And check it out, some numbers for Cameron Thomas.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And both free throws good for Thomas. Pacers trail by 18. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey guys, MP in the last time out against Orlando was tremendous. He scored 24 points and his passing was a cut above, with a ton of assists on the night. One of the great performances I've seen in all my years, and I really mean that. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy. But defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
And it's blocked. Outside Thomas. Back to MP. Pass to Edey. Outside Thomas. Here's Jackson. Kicks it out to MP. Here's Edey. Good with MP. Picking up the assist. Edey's got 7.
You are seeing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Brendan Miller. He's putting up about 17 points, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. And what an impact he makes for them on that offensive end.
Right, he can do a little bit of everything for this team, and it shows when you look at the scoreboard.
And Brooklyn making a change here. And he sinks the second. Brooklyn leading by 18. Pass to Freeman Liberty. Nets passing it around. MP outside. Shot clock
I'm
at
on site
6.
number 3.
For the 3. And
That's
there's
hard.
another 3.
He was very good pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now here is Smith. Saw with 10 points last game. Miller outside. Hands it from downtown. 11 points in the game.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
Miller against MP. And the rejection by Bryant. Smith with it. He's been a nice option for them offensively. He's averaging more than 17 points a game. Smith with a screen on MP. And here's Miller outside. It's hauled in by Freeman Liberty. Freeman Liberty's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And the best by MP.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high field goal percentage.
Siakam outside. Miller gets the ball right. Pass to Smith. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And here is MP. His last outing, he had 24 points. That's good by Freeman Liberty.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Smith the pass to Miller. Smith with a screen on MP. put that one behind them.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, tough environment. They were right there, but just missed some key shots.
You know what? Playing on the road is always challenging. It requires a level of energy and focus. You've got to match what the home team gives you, and they didn't do it.
Brooklyn with the ball, following the score by Indiana. MP, no good.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
No question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Here's Messi. Saw the 10 points last game, and the shot goes in.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes it back.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Here's Smith. After the basket by Brooklyn. Tries it from the top of the key. Rebounded by Hall.
Boy, defense nowhere to be found, and neither was his shot at that time.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
There's 47 seconds left to play here in the first. Aldrin can't get it to go.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
A fadeaway. That's good by Freeman Liberty. Freeman Liberty's got 16 points.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
That's to Baldwin. Now Siakam. Back to Smith. Now here is Miller. Covered by MP. It's Miller with the jam.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He kept off that dunk with some serious end time on the rim.
Well, I'm going to take a foul shot.
MP outside. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Brooklyn with a 21-point lead to... And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Nets.
They look to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far, they are hitting at a high clip.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
MP out there with Thomas. And there's Jackson. Then there's Lee. And it's McMillan in the power forward. So that's the next spot.
Boy, I think MP expected the foul, maybe even wanted the foul.
First one falls for. Rule adjustments, Doris, regarding the rip-through move. Do you think those have been effective?
Kevin, I certainly think we've taken a step in the right direction. We have got to give the defense more of a chance at this point, and the idea that you don't get shots on the rip-through is important.
And Indiana making a change here. Johnson's checked in. And the ball goes on the bounce. As touched by MP. The story from beyond the arc. Here's who's leading in that category across the NBA. Fourth, Cam Thomas.
What a percentage that is for him from three-point range this season. His deep touch is about as good as you're going to see.
Stewart's checked in for Johnson. He set the pick. Here's Becker. The three-pointer, no good.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
MP outside. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Outside for Thomas. Launches it. Hits it in. It's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And finished up by Weissman.
Oh, that's a big man move by Wiseman, roughing up the beat with that emphatic finish.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Inside. Outside for Thomas. This one for 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
The assist totals women just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Mitchell. 11-point game his last outing. Here's Baldwin. He's guarded by McMillan. Baldwin can't get it to go. Brooklyn's got both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Nice shot by McMillan.
Hey guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass break. Here we go. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Now, here's Mitchell. Still scoreless. And they get it. There's the try. He takes it up and lays it in.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Pass to McMillan. Here's Edey. He's covered by Wiseman. And he cuts in the way up off the wing. Edey's got 9.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 5 in the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. And that one is good. Now, MP. He has 6. Pass to Edey. Here's MP. Outside for Thomas. Lets it go from deep. Does not get it. Third miss. He's made 4 from the field. Now Mitchell. There's the 3. Offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Jack Edey picks one up.
And the sheer size of Wiseman is hard to deal with inside. Forcing the defense to compromise with the foul.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Holmes checked in. Bryant is checked in for Indiana. Miller comes in for Mitchell. GA, what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics. And there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
Have the space there, but it's offline.
I'm shocked that it didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
MP kicks to Thomas. Good in the end. MP's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by MP. Drops in the breakaway lane. MP's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, just doing absolutely everything himself. MP is a one-man highlight reel.
Miller outside, shoots the 3, connects from 3-point range. Miller's got 18 points in the game.
I tell you, he's making everything he looks at tonight. He should be their number 1 option on every possession.
Jackson has the open look. And again, Brooklyn in the triple.
Great job from beyond the arc this quarter. They are now shooting the 3 at almost 60% for the game.
Becker covered by MP. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That shot, no good.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Of the 2 offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
On the Pacers with possession here. Following the bucket by the Nets. Pass to Bryant. Rebounded by Holmes. Brooklyn's gotten out from 3-point land in the second quarter, going 4 of 5 from downtown.
Nice slash by MP right there. Love when he takes the initiative.
Indiana's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Plays it up and banks it in. MP's got 8 here in the quarter.
I'll tell you, he's playing with much more discipline here in the second quarter. He is waiting for good opportunities and capitalizing.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, the Pacers obviously pushed the fast break. Tyrese Halliburton says the emphasis is getting outlets and running, playing fast. That's a good identity to have. It's a team that people want to play for, and it's a style you don't want to play against. You've got to be ready to play us. Kevin, the idea is for them to get you down.
They fly, David. Baseline to baseline. They can really go. And so here is Indiana. Following the basket by MP. That one goes. Count it. Brooklyn with the ball. This their first chance this season playing the Pacers.
And two teams at vastly different ends of the standings last year, but they played each other to a draw.
Now, here's Thomas. His last outing, he had 18 points. Here's Jackson. Again, the Nets for 2.
He's been a marksman this period. Their shot mechanics finally in sync.
And Indiana shooting 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. Becker covered by MP. Pass to Wiseman. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Nice job by Wiseman to get some contact while in the act.
And the first one comes. So for the Nets, Freeman Liberty's checked in. And Ewing subbed in for Jackson. Both shots good from the stripe. And so MP will bring it up for Brooklyn. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Well, I'm sure they're still enjoying that one. You love going into a tough building, tough place to play, and shooting the lights out. Nothing like silencing the crowd.
Miller with a wide open look. Traps in the tray. Miller's got 6 here in this quarter.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 three-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second.
Now here's Ewing. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Magic in Orlando. Siakam outside. Pass to Wiseman. 6 on the shot clock. Miller, that's for 2. And again, it's Indiana.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
Now, here's MP. 14 points for him. It's good from long range. Freeman Liberty's got 19 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
MP, no good. For Indiana, they've gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. Pass to Siakam. His first shot coming late. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller.
Man, that is tenacity from Pascal Siakam. He was simply undeterred.
All passes to MP. 1:39 left now here in the second. Here's Freeman Liberty. And it's off from three-point range. Indiana's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Well, Doris, before he started playing basketball, Siakam was on the path to priesthood. And there are a lot of GMs in the NBA saying, amen, that he chose basketball.
Given this young man actually attended a seminary and didn't pick up a basketball until he was 16. But even with that, he's built himself into an all-star and a champion. An incredible journey.
Here's MP after Indiana gets the 3. Here's Indiana. They're on a 14-5 run here. to Smith. Left side, Miller. Back to Smith. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Hall.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
And here's Miller outside. Good from the moment it left his hand. That makes him 10 for 14.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from me.
Well, I'm going to take 4
MP
shots.
with it. 14 points for him. Launches from deep. Hits it from three-point range. MP's got 17. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. Nets out in front. Just dominating this week. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn.
Hello, folks. Without a doubt, the early spotlight is on MP. Fellas, he's been very difficult to guard. Since we got a little time on our hands here, you guys got any big plans for tonight?
Not me, I'm just gonna take it easy. I'm pretty worn out.
Yeah, you've been burning up midnight oils, man. You been hitting the clubs or something?
Nah, just putting up with you guys. It's exhausting.
And swinging things back to our featured matchup, MP was on fire during those first 2 quarters of play. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Brandon Miller has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Here's who Chauncey Billups will start the second half with. They've got Mitchell. Siakam is out there with Bryant. It's Smith and Miller in at the 3 spot. Pacers shooting around 41% on the night. Miller outside. Fires for 3. Brooklyn with the rebound. MP's got 8 rebounds in this game. It's Thomas on the wing. Covered by Mitchell. Here's MP. Into the lane. And it's Bryant with the rebound. Bryant's got 5 rebounds tonight. Miller dishes to Smith. Pass to Bryant. Bryant a screen on Jackson. Miller the pass to Bryant. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
And Bryant throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely great. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience. Sees this man has the angle on the interior and drops a dime right there.
The Nets have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. And so Siakam will bring it up for Indiana. They can look forward to the Cavaliers after this game in a matchup against Cleveland. In the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3. Miller outside. No good that time.
1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game?
The Nets have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts. The first one falls. And that's good as he hits both of the shots. Pacers have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow can start offensively. And the foul called on MP. It's his third foul of the game. Siakam finds Bryant. Some nice passing here by Indiana. From outside, off the mark. Nets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Freeman Liberty, no good.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim.
Just
but
need
that
one
is a
more rebound
beautiful
for a triple
contest right
double.
there.
Miller outside. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. And that's now 29 points from Brandon Miller. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Thomas against Mitchell. Thomas gets the bucket. Thomas got 19 points.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
Puts it up from 12. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Here's MP. 20 points for him.
One cut to the basket. Oh yeah, White Jackson.
Any possession that ends with points is a good possession. FP providing the assist.
Got a piece of
Thank you.
And
Got
here's the
White
fast break.
Jackson.
Here's Jackson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
That free throw missing. And he's good on the second. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now, here in the third. Mitchell passes to Miller. Mitchell a screen on Jackson. Miller outside. Drills it from outside. Miller's got 32 points in the game.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half, and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
Thomas deciding where to go with it. Back to MP. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. MP's got 23 points.
How about how competitive MP is? You knock it a three, he answers right back.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at
And there's a triple double for me.
Yeah, he shows a different control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Let's use this break in the action to show you the teams that in the last 10 games have been the NBA's best fast break teams. Number 1, the Nets.
I mean, no doubt for me that they've hit their stride the last few weeks. I mean, they are punishing the defenses with that up-tempo style.
Smith hits them both. The Nets have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. He's 75% clip. Outside Thomas. Over Mitchell. Pacers with the rebound. Siakam's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Rebound Brooklyn.
Yep. Got Wayne
Outside
Jackson.
Jackson. No good that time. Good D by Miller. Here's Mitchell. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Mitchell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Listen, you give a good shooter
Wayne
that
Jackson.
kind of look, and it's going to go in.
Outside Jackson. But 3. Sixers over that shot going in. That's a good game for one of guys.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Smith kicks to Mitchell. Back to Smith. Out to Miller for 3. Edie with the rebound. Edie's got rebound number 9 now. 1 effort here tonight.
Alright, gotta get Zach Edey on a post up.
And here is MP. 23 points in the game. Outside Thomas.
Go Cam Thomas.
6 to shoot. Again, the net for 2. The Pacers shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Jackson against Miller. Ryan with a screen for Miller. And he's good on the 3-ball. Miller's got 9 points now in just the second half.
He's shooting the lights out down the stretch, trying to keep them competitive.
Smith against MP. Thomas, it's a wide open look. Oh, the just goes to MP. Thomas had 24 points. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Indiana. Siakam finds Smith. Miller outside. Indiana moving the ball around. Mitchell outside. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Brooklyn's got all 4 of the 3-point shots to go down since halftime. They're lining it up here. Pass to Edey. Back to MP. Mitchell against Thomas. Pocket 6. Tries from 7. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
I am simply blown away by his accuracy. He has made every shot, and what's most important, his team is winning.
Having another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
And closing his will as a defensive end.
I just need 4 steals for a triple double.
They have been a wrecking
Crazy.
ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a
Double
terrific
rebounds
job
for me.
disrupting the rhythm.
And you
Come on,
also
Zach
have to
Edey.
love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Now, here's MP.
Go Zach
25
Edey.
points in the game.
Do your thing.
6 on the shot clock. And
Let's
against
go.
the basket, officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
For Brooklyn, they have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Becker covered by MP. Siakam left side. And no good. The tri-spell continuing for him. And now let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Pascal Siakam is nominally a power forward, but his versatility at both ends of the floor allows him to play a number of roles. Siakam says that's where the NBA has been going. It's always positionless basketball, and I feel like I can do anything. And in today's game, Kevin, that means tremendous value for Siakam.
Thank you. Doesn't it? My goodness, David, he is something else. Thank you very much.
I'll tell you, this league's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Siakam's shot is off.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to
Come on,
feel their
Zach Edey.
frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
And Brooklyn has possession. Following the miss by Pascal Siakam. Hall, no good. The Pacers shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. James Wiseman, he's checked in for the Pacers.
James Wiseman.
Here's Siakam. Macy grabs the rebound.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player. And now let's take a quick look at the numbers for MP. Averaging about 27 points per, 16 assists, and over 2.5 steals. Even if you key in on him all game, he still finds a way to get his numbers.
Right, the skill, the awareness, the physical ability, it's all there, and that's what makes this guy so hard to check.
Now, here's Siakam. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. To stop the drought, Edey with the rebound.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Pass to Messi. Here's Edey. Kicks it out to MP. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. MP's got 31.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
And he kicks the bucket. Edey's got 21 in the game.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Pass to Baldwin. Siakam outside. Releases. And he hits the jump shot. Siakam's got his second basket of the night. And so MP will bring it up for Brooklyn. 46 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Edey. He's covered by Wiseman. Edey gets the bucket. He's got 23.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Here's Baldwin. No scoring in this one. Edey with the rebound.
I'll say this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going.
Oh,
but
I'm
the
going to
team
take 5
is
shots
struggling
with
because
this for
he's
this quarter.
struggling.
Now MP. He has 31. Three-pointer. No good on the left side of the tip there. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been. And it's
I'm probably going to sit the whole fourth quarter. Yep. And we win by 46.
so it's
I get a massive triple double.